Alright, so I got into concealed carry in 2025. The very first holster that I actually got, I planned on doing appendix carry. And so that was actually with a Tier 1 concealed Axis Elite appendix carry holster. I tried that early on. It's not this holster, this is actually the T-Rex Arms. I can show you some B-roll of the other one. Anyway, appendix carry turned out to not be right for me. It was too hard to conceal. It was this gun. This is a Smith & Wesson M&P. This is a subcompact. It's 9mm. I could not effectively conceal the gun in the Axis Elite holster in warmer weather. The only way I could really do that was in the winter time if I was wearing a hoodie or some other jacket over it, and even then it was awkward. I know people on the internet tell you that, like bathroom trips and stuff can be mitigated around with appendix carry holsters. Wasn't really the case for me. I'm very small statured. I don't have a lot of real estate around my middle. I'm like 5'7", 130 pounds. I'm pretty tiny. So a holster about this big on my waist is just like, that's going to take up most of me. And so anyway, it just wasn't really going to work. I've also had hernia surgery in the past, and so because the holster was sitting right where that was done, that became incredibly uncomfortable, borderline painful. I did put a wedge on the Axis Elite, and I tried it again, and it was no different. It was still incredibly uncomfortable, and so I just kind of decided, okay, this really isn't going to work. I'm going to need a different holster. For me, it works out just fine. It's about the most comfortable way for me to do things. The only other option I really have is pocket carry, because I think ankle carry is ridiculous and impractical. We'll talk about my pocket carry rig here in a second. Just showing that the gun is empty. Yes, I do have a safety on this. So, otherwise, some people might complain about the clips on this being plastic. The clips on the Tier 1 concealed holster are the same plastic. In fact, they're the same clips, they just have a different logo on them. And I'll show you that in B-roll footage. But anyway, I mean, I've been using this since June of 25. It's currently April of 26. I've never had anything happen to these. They're a little scuffed, but otherwise they haven't broken or sheared or anything. If they did, I could probably, get replacements or do the discrete carry concepts or whatever. But anyway, this has been working for me, and I don't find this to be inadequate. Otherwise, so holster, when I bought it, was about 95 bucks. I'm very pleased with the quality of it. It's got adjustment. I was able to order it in a custom color just because black is boring, so I went with green. Anyway, so this is pretty much my concealed carry setup here. So I can show this on me. 1 second here. I always tuck in an athletic shirt when I'm going to carry this way, and then the gun doesn't directly touch my skin. So in the winter time, it's not cold against my skin, and in the summertime, I don't sweat on the gun. Alright, so there's the gun. I really do like this holster. I find it to be very comfortable. It does get warm, say, especially in the summer. Wearing it like this with a shirt over a shirt here in Missouri is not always fun, which is one of the reasons I went to doing pocket carry for other situations. But anyway, that's a demonstration of what an Ironside actually looks like.